so good to see people in person. From being on top of that hill for so long, to come on down and to see all your shining faces in the morning is amazing. So people ask me, like, what was your schedule like? Well, I would get home at midnight, go to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so good morning slow was in the dark for me most of the time. It's so good to be here, and it's so good to be able to say thank you to all of you who watched me over the years at KSBY. Are my days forecasting done? I'll get into that in a little bit. But I just want to tell you, like, how I start my day now, and what led me to make a change after all of these years. So I do that second brain thing. Anybody know what that is? Where you kind of write down everything that you think, you want to have a plan. So I have written down all of the things I want to do in my life. But at the top of the list is I want to be a better father, I want to be a better friend, I want to be a better son, and I want to be a better community member. And it kind of led me to think some time back that maybe there was a way of doing more. And I hope what I'm doing now and what I'll be doing in the future will be doing more. But let's go back a little bit. Am I a loved person, or at least a liked person now? Those of you that, thank you. But those of you who've been here a long time, my first 6 months at KSBY, I think I was SLO's most hated man. Easily. Because I replaced a legend. And I had no idea what I was getting in for. Wait to hear this story. So, I applied for the job. I was a meteorologist in Bakersfield back in the 90s. It was my first full-time job as a meteorologist. I would come over to the Central Coast, 185 degrees in Bakersfield, 52 degrees in Morro Bay. I'm exaggerating. It was 54. And it was beautiful, and I thought, wow, what are the chances? Who gets to work here in paradise? This would be unbelievable. Never thought it would be possible. So, did that, went back to my hometown of Fargo, North Dakota. Hovde is a Norwegian name. My dad, this is true, at one point in his life, lived in a sod hut out there on the plains where they were like farming. That's where all the brothers were from. So anyways, I was thinking, okay, how do I advance my career? I'm in Fargo. I went to Bakersfield. I thawed out. I went back to Fargo. And I'm like, oh my God, it is so cold here. Who lives here? That's when the job at KSBY opened up. And I applied. I didn't hear anything. And then I saw the job was open again. And I applied. And they called. They said, oh, thank God. When can you get here? They fly me out here. It is raining like crazy. It is March. The hills, it looks like Ireland. I'm like, why wouldn't everybody want to work here? Anyways, they fly me out. We have a nice time. And then they offer me the job. And I take the job. But there's going to be this time frame in between my old job and the new job. So I'm selling weather computers in Las Vegas. And a guy from Los Angeles says, well, you know why that job's open, don't you? I'm like, no. So they tell me the story. And if you know the story, great. I'm not going to tell you the story from up here. So anyways, I get to KSBY. I start working, and, I'm a sideshow con artist from way back. I mean, a lot of energy. Sharon Graves was very matronly, professional. She's amazing. She was really, really good. I had no idea what I was getting in for. So I go to the general manager, and I'm like, hey man, can't you tell me the truth? And he's like, Dave, we're going to stand behind you. I swear to God, we're going to stand behind you. 2 days later, the news director gets fired. I'm like, you aren't kidding me. He's like, Dave, I swear to God, we're going to stand behind you. And they did, and it was great. So, I'm going to say that over the time, it was pretty obvious right away it was a great place, but I raised my kids here. And I'm so proud to be able to say that that experience, going through everything, being part of the community, covering high school football, which was, by the way, one of the favorite things that I ever did at KSBY, despite the weather and being what it's professionally trained for. I got to meet so many moms and dads and, you know, and be out in the community. That was always my favorite part, was being out there in the community. I got to meet John Cleese. I got to meet Vin Scully. I got to meet Jimmy Connors, all these people, Jaime Jarrín, all these people I couldn't possibly have dreamt of ever meeting in my life. And it was all part of this amazing career that I've had. But, you know, a little while back, I started to realize, what else was there to do? I've been getting forecasts right about 50% of the time for a long, long time. And so being able to get over to PG&E hopefully is a good thing. Thank you all.